Hi, this is Matisha from Jain Academy. So I am giving an intro to theory of computation, which is the base of computer system. In computer system, we know there are digital circuits which computes. So, but in digital circuits, what we implement is whatever calculation computation is done by using theory of computation technology. So in actual, what is the first thing which we discuss in theory of computation is automata. Automata is a study of abstract computing machines. When there were no computers, then there were some abstract computing machine. Then even then there were in about the 1930s there were abstract computing machines. So in their in abstract computing machines, automata was implemented. So it is basically the study of abstract computing machine, automata. Study of automata and complexity is an important part of core computer system. Study of automata and complexity is an important part of core computer system. So what we will say that study automata, whatever we study in automata and complexity, that is computation complexity. That is a part of that itself is a part of mathematics, is an important part of core computer science. So basically the whole calculation process is mathematical. So complexity and automata are both core part of computer systems. In early times, 1930s, finite automatas were used to model brain functions. Actually, brain functions and some similar types of models were there where finite automatas were used. Some scientists worked well in this field. Alan Turing was the first scientist who worked very hard. He gave a Turing machine in 1930s. He said what a computer can do and what he cannot do, what it cannot do. Actually, there are some tasks which can be easily done by human beings, but in spite of that, if we try to make computer to execute it, then it takes a long time. Then it is useless to be completed by computers. So we divide that task which is useless to be executed by computers as NP hard problem. That I will discuss it later. So the Alan Turing gave the Turing machine, and he specifically draw the boundaries what a computer can perfectly do, efficiently do, and what it cannot do. So Anne Chomsky gave formal grammars. There are some types of grammars and expressions that are called regular expressions that are used by this computation mechanism in the digital circuits. So just grammar were given by Anne Chomsky, which have close relationships, and these grammars have close relationships with the base abstract automata. Whatever automatas are implemented, they are always related with some grammars. So and grammars were given by Anne Chomsky, and today it provides base of some important software components, including compiler parts like lexical analyzer and all these types of things. They actually provides close relationships. These grammars have close relationships with the abstract automata, software and components, including compiler parts. So as Krupp, and then as Krupp in 1969, he separated problems in two parts. What I said earlier, that what problems can be efficiently solved by computers, and what can be not solved by computers very efficiently, that they are so much time consuming. And if the problems are very time consuming, then they are called NP hard problems or intractable. So it is better not to be solve such type of problems by computers than to solve it directly or manually. So these were the main scientists which we need to know about the who gave machines for who gave the computational technology, main base technology for the digital circuitry. They were Alan Turing, Anne Chomsky, S. Krupp. They worked very well, and after then till now scientists are working over top and finding better technology to work more and more. Okay, so in further videos I will give an explanation about what finite automata is. Presently I have taught about the automata, just an introduction that what automata is. It's the study of abstract computing machine, not physical, just the base computing devices on how they compute and what it means, what is the basic of computation is given by the automata. So automata is further divided into finite automata and PDAs and all these types of things. So next topic will be finite automata, that I will give an explanation about this in the next videos. Okay.